Like when you started this company,
I went from painting to his salesperson. He taught me. We had freaking home advisor. Hate them. Okay. And my other journey was to prove to him that he doesn't need home advisor to be.
and this is back in 2013,
Yes.
which was still like kind of the heyday of Angie's List, Home
Listen,
Advisor.
it was his. That was
my
his
bread and
baby.
butter.
That was his baby. He
Believe
polished
it or
it
not.
and shined it. You better hurry up and get these leads. Listen, I'm like, no, I know something that you don't. And I had to prove it. So the first step of proving it was showing him a beautiful "This Is You," which was a website. But his website was never a catalog, which is what most people, they took a brochure and they put it online and say, I have a website. It was like a place card holder, I would call it. Okay.
Ours always functioned.
You know, I always like, if they click here, you're going to receive this. Now, in saying that, he gathered it because he started to see it happen. But even then, for years, we paid thousands and thousands of dollars.
For nothing.
I'm choking. There's so many thousands we could have kept, of dollars that we paid to the home advisor and Angie's List and even
like networks, Porch,
all of the above.
We only had.
No, we also paid to
Who?
Yelp, because the one that was connected to the iPhone. Yeah, we paid them. You just don't know. We paid them. Okay, we paid Yelp. We paid Facebook ad, which is, I would not debunk that at all. There is a very good way of
but
that.
all the, like the thumbtacks, like all those that are just essentially meant to like.
Thumbtacks we never got involved with, because by then, by the time Thumbtack approached, I was already on the venue of proving to him we're not spending that kind of advertising dollars anymore into those things.
Okay.
So it's really not advertising dollars. You're buying ads. You're not advertising crap. You're screwing up your brand. Okay, you're not becoming them. You can become a them funnel. The same way they can feed you, we can become them, and that's what I was out to prove. As of right now, it's been proven. So it's kind of easier now for somebody who didn't know, and a lot of contractors out there who don't understand this. I mean, listen to people like you, Logan, and understand that there is a better way. And why I would encourage and show and teach this to a lot of contractors is because if we are all doing this as a group, we are going to eliminate the nonsense that's going out there. When I show up to a house, it's myself, Renee, and Logan at the house fighting for the same freaking lead that Home Advisor already made money on and sold it for $200 to Renee, $150 to me, and $400 to you. And we all trying to win this lead. And when we walk off, we're mad. You know, I debunked that a long time ago, but I had to prove it because
the only reason I stuck with it for so long was because when I got on, it wasn't even Home Advisor at the time. They were called Service Magic.
Correct. Now
and then the guy called me and said, probably about a month or two after, this is when I was still working by myself. He goes, we're going to rebrand and be called Home Advisor, and then it's going to blow up. You're going to see. And then, but at that time in Fayetteville, it was me and one other guy on Home Advisor. We're the only two that knew about Home Advisor.
So you essentially had like a monopoly on
at
Home
the
Advisor.
beginning.
Sure,
Right,
okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So he
but-
was successful with it at the beginning.
Right.
Okay. And like
But after that, everybody started, they started advertising. So a lot of these jacklegs got on the system. And believe it or not, they do not vent everybody that
Like
they
they
put
say
in
they
there
did.
like they say they
Yeah.
do.
No, they
I
don't.
went through all this
It's
process
business.
to get vetted and to get everything that I needed to be like, okay, you're getting a quality person in your house. And next thing you know, I see this jackleg,
Showing up in an old beat up truck.
Yeah, and he's got a Home Advisor sticker. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was starting to like kind of like, and then I was listening. I was like, yeah, well, let's get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And finally, it was like,
And when
it's
he
time
did
for
that,
thing to
he
go.
was nervous in doing it.
Yeah.
And I said, give me a month. And in that month was able to prove to him how many leads we got and sold on our very own without anybody else influencing.
And didn't have to pay for them.
And this is what some of the theatrics he don't understand. And this is why I tell you had paid for Facebook, because remember when we were doing the tracking and Facebook was sending, obviously, the retargeting and stuff, that was helping send traffic to your website. So that's how Facebook works and helps and so forth. And then we were starting to get some direct Facebook. So he don't know it. Right now it's not on, but it's going back on definitely. But it's what helped to drive traffic. You can have a website, it can have all of those things, but if traffic is not going there, it's like a dead end road. That nice road, it looks nice with trees and all the plants and nurturing, it looks awesome, but how many people could tell you how great it is if it's only 2 people going down there?
Right.
Who's telling them about this site, this place to go? Like, we came to the wrong address today, but we saw a site today and was like, wow, this place is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know, you just don't know.
Right.
You understand? Ignorance is there when you just don't know something. So, that's what he didn't understand. And I think now he got a better understanding of it. And Rene has grown dramatically in business over these years because he is now asking questions that's making me like, huh? Is that my boss? You know what I'm saying? And to know that we're sitting right here, right now, where he's understand to take the time out to work on his business and not in it. And this is a portion of working on your business. And just today alone, in the journey up here, how many new things you can say you're taking back to your guys as of today, just on that journey, just on working on your business?
Probably about 3 or 4.